Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today, I'm jumping into the new event. I'm going into the Critical Threat Behemoth Steward Hunt. I'm going to be showing you guys a guide and strategy for how to take down the new EX2 fight. This fight is not pretty crazy. I'm not going to be bringing Vincent at all into this fight, guys, just because I feel like, not everyone has him. And I've put together this team that I think is pretty much more or less replicatable by most people. So I will preface this by saying I know that I'm running Sephiroth with Final Fantasy IX costume, etc., plus the Kuja's Spirit Blade. But you guys can very easily replace Sephiroth in this composition with Barret. Alright, essentially what Sephiroth is doing an AoE magic attack, physical attack break on the enemy, and then also using Frenzied Stance to increase his magic attack up. However, if you do not have Sephiroth, you can run Barret. You can just run Barret with the Microlaser, which would even help Lucia's DPS more, since he can actually raise magic attack on himself and Lucia. And then you would also run the Electrocannon, which would allow him to break physical and magic attack, right? So the boss is going, let's actually jump in and we'll take a quick look at the boss. So here we have the Behemoth Steward, weakness earth, resistant to fire, ice, and lightning. His immunities are poison, darkness, silence, stun, fatigue, fog. He is completely immune to all defensive breaks. However, he is not immune at all to offensive breaks. Hence the setup for physical and magic attack break with Sephiroth and or Barret, depending on what you guys want to run. This boss will unleash a final attack at the end of this battle. Basically, when his HP hits 0, he will summon Meteor, and it will do a decent amount of damage. So you're going to want to be fully buffed up for both physical defense and magic defense at the end, just because I have no idea what attack type that is. But essentially, I'm going to show you guys that you do not need Vincent's Reprieve in order to survive this. For the Crash fight, it does look like probably Vincent is going to be absolutely clutch with that Reprieve, but at least for the EX2 and hopefully EX3, we don't really have to worry about it, so we're just going to tank it. Alright, so other than that, the boss is going to use powerful physical and magic abilities. Attacks become stronger during Rampage and Greater Rampage, but both can be cancelled by reducing his Force gauge Outrage to 0. He increases physical attack with Greater Savage Roar. Give me a sec, just going to put on some light here. Alright, guess we have no light. Okay, also physical defense and magic defense are going to be effective against this enemy. Alright, so that being said, the sigil is going to be triangle. As you guys can see right here, I have not very much materia equipped. I was trying to get my overall power rating to as close to 250,000 as possible, so I only equipped the materia that was actually necessary in this fight. So just to quickly go over the materia, I just have a triangle sigil on Lucia, Sephiroth, and Matt. He will pop a triangle sigil towards the end of the fight, depending on your DPS or not. And then other than that, I just have a Quake Hera on Sephiroth here. That's going to be his main form of damage going into this fight as well. Now to just quickly go over the actual team build, we have Lucia here. She's running her gear voucher, Marks Queen, attack and physical defense up, along with cheering shots right here at level 3 for the physical and magic attack up. We have Holiday Revolver at OB4 right here, level 90, so nothing crazy. And then I just have Vivi's magical gun here, honestly just for the extra attack and limit break potency right there. For Sephiroth, he's going to be our main breaker and kind of off DPS here. So I'm going to be running the Kuja's Garb. We'll also be running the Heliacal Rising here. We're going to be using a physical magic attack breaking weapon in the Kuja's Spirit Blade, and then the ANY here for the Frenzied Stance magic attack up to self. Last but not least, we have Matt over here. He's going to be running his gear voucher costume as well. Actually, I think this is actually Lucia's very first costume in the game, not even the gear voucher. So this is going to be Matt's gear voucher healing costume, gigantic shield for the limit break. We're going to be running Centipede in the main hand, Core Defender in the offhand here for the magic defense up, which both are going to be necessary. You could also run him with the Syringe Rapier in the main hand and potentially something else in the offhand. Now let's jump into the back end of these characters right here before we get into the fight itself. Alright, so here we have Lucia Lin, 84k power. We have 12k HP, 3.5k magic attack, 121 physical defense, 107 magic defense. Her R abilities are going to be focusing HP at level 5, magic attack at 6. We have attack here at level 3, earth potency at 5, magic ability potency at 4. And if we're looking at her sub-weapons, I just have the leather collar for the HP earth potency here. I have the Electrocannon for the magic attack, magic ability potency. And then I have the power soul for the HP magic ability potency right there. All right, jumping over to Sephiroth. He's sitting at 116k power, 12.9k HP, 3.6k magic attack. He's got 121 physical and magic defense. His R abilities are going to focus HP, magic attack at 7. We've got a little bit of earth potency, ability potency, and magic ability potency here. Not using any of the anniversary weapons at all. All right, so I'll show you in the sub-weapons. I'm running the Jiggy Fam here for the magic attack earth potency. I'm running the Sun Umbrella for magic attack magic ability potency. And I am running the Feather Scatter here for HP and physical defense. Now, last but not least, we have Matt Winsard here, 70k power, 10.2k HP. He's got 131 physical defense, 107 magic defense, and 3k healing. If we look at his back end, he's got HP at level 3. He's got physical defense at 2, healing at 10, and buff debuff extension at 4, which are the main things that I'm going to be focusing on for him. All right, in the sub-weapons, I have the guard stick here at OB7. We have the silver collar here at OB2 for heal, buff debuff extension. And last but not least, the Hell House collar for HP and physical defense. All right, guys, so that is going to conclude my team build going into this. Like I said, you can easily replace Sephiroth with Barret, so let's get into it. Honestly, I wasn't really sure. I saw a bunch of people saying in the Discord last night that like the last attack is you need reprieve for it, all this stuff. So I came on today just kind of with an open mind trying to feel out this battle. Normally the EX2s aren't that bad, but I do know that a lot of you guys still struggle out there on these. So hopefully this will help you get through it. All right, so at the beginning here, he's going to start counting down. So what I'm going to do with Sephiroth is essentially just Flare Star back to back, fully break his offense. All right, here we go. Matt is going to start casting his Amulet Tribute back to back to back in order to get our magic defense all the way to max right here. All right, and I don't think we're going to get off quite one more hit here from Sephiroth. Oh, we did. Perfect. All right, so we got the full physical magic attack break. First attack is Flare Magic Base, all right? After that, we're just going to heal. Sephiroth is going to go into Frenzied Stance. And we're just going to start laying on the damage here, guys. Alright, here comes his Savage Roar. This is going to be a physically focused attack. So I'm going to Recovery Circle with Matt, get that physical defense to high tier buff right now. Alright, and in the meantime, we'll just be doing as much damage as we can with Sephiroth and Lucia. I'll switch over to Lucia. Alright. And we'll block this first physical AoE attack right here. As you guys can see, with a physical defense and magic defense buffing weapon, it's pretty chill to be surviving these as long as you have them decently built. Alright, so from here, just as long as we have all the buffs on everybody. Okay. I'm going to use Tearing Shots from Lucia and Heliacal Rising right now, just when he hits us with his bar. This is going to buff Lucia's magic attack to let her do a lot more damage in this fight. Alright, Sephiroth will also do some damage via his Limit Break. Basically going to take out that bar as fast as we can. Alright, here we go. Once you break his bar, he's going to take a physical defense, magic defense debuff right here. Alright, which is perfect for us trying to get as much damage in here as we can. Alright, so I'm just going to be spamming literally everything that we can right now. With Sephiroth, I'm going to wait till max ATB to use Frenzied Stance just to get the most out of this buff. Alright, there we go. Lucia is just going to be focusing on Rock Blast. I'm going to alternate between Amulet Tribute and Recovery Circle just to keep up both of our defenses. Okay, here he goes, charging his stamina. Alright, so he is about to hit us with something here. Let's see what it is. Cosmic Summoning. Alright, so here comes the Meteoroid right here. Alright, so Sephiroth is going to switch to Flare Star. So make sure you break all of his defenses right now. Okay. This attack has a really, really long cast time. It seems like it might be like a party wipe, but it's not a party wipe, guys. So make sure you get his physical, well, it's a magic attack. So make sure you get his magic attack all the way buffed down. Okay, there we go. Once it's fully buffed down right there, I'm just going to save some ATB. All right, and we are going to block this attack. So as long as you're fully prepared for this attack, you've broken the boss's attacks or his offenses, and you've stacked your defenses, it is totally survivable, as you guys can see. After that, we're just going to try and burn him down to the ground. He is going to have a sigil break coming up here in a second. All right, I'm going to actually interrupt his attack if I get the chance here. All right, there we go. I'll save Matt's Gigantic Shield for the last attack, the one that comes down once you kill him. All right, just in case we're not prepared for it. All right, there we go. So we're almost through this, guys. All right, so double Quakera. Lucia will get off her hit. All right, practically there. Matt is over there. Let me just make sure we have all of our buffs up. And that is going to be the fight right there, guys. I thought that he was going to do his final attack. I don't know. I guess we tanked it with the first meteor. Some of these like last hit mechanics are sometimes a little bit weird, where sometimes they'll go off. It's kind of like Dyne, where like if he used it early, it wouldn't go off at the end. But if he didn't use it early, it wouldn't. So that time, I guess it didn't go off. The first time I fought him, it did. But yeah, honestly, it's totally survivable. Just block it if you can. Make sure you have your physical magic defense up. You guys will fully be able to take that down. That being said, if you guys are having trouble putting together this team or something, struggling with this fight in any way, shape, or form, just drop a comment. I'm happy to help you guys out individually. And yeah, that being said, I wish you guys the best of luck taking out this fight. If this guide was helpful to you guys today, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more Ever Crisis content. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Take care and peace.